¿cuál sería el legado más importante que ha tenido Evander Holyfield a lo largo de su carrera?
Tener a Evander Holyfield aquí en México es algo grandioso. Ha sido un boxeador excepcional, el único en ganar 4 veces el campeonato mundial de peso completo. Él venció a los mejores de toda una generación y ganó el peso crucero, ganó el peso completo, campeón olímpico y sobre todo campeón de la vida fuera del boxeo.
¿Hacen falta hoy en día en el boxeo actual peleadores de la calidad de él?
Siempre, cada era es diferente. Holyfield tuvo la suya y es de los más grandes que han.
Mr. Holyfield, what is your opinion about for the actually USA boxer Warren Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, O'Shaquie Foster? Your opinion about for the actually moment the USA boxer?
Your opinion about the current USA boxing, the champions, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis,
Shaquie Foster.
Crawford, O'Shaquie.
Good fighters. But what you mean, opinion-wise, who the best?
What is the current status of USA boxing?
U.S. boxing is good. It's just, winning the fights. One of the matter, everybody wants to see champion. So, until you get your opportunity championship, just have to wait.
Champ, is the United States missing a heavyweight champion nowadays? Will Evander going, and maybe we know what in the back?
It takes time to become champion. Good people in different areas, but what makes boxing great is that people change. Other people have better fighters too. The best fight wins.
¿Qué piensa el licenciado de la final de los Clippers? Vamos a ver Holyfield a Jake Paul.
What do you think about this YouTube boxing? Are you ever going to fight Jake Paul?
I wouldn't think so, but the game is about I'm gonna always try to win. I'm gonna always try to win. That's what when you're a winner, that's what you do. If it's worth it, fine. If it's not, then I won't do it.
Champ, about your son Evan in boxing, he's coming the next week. He's boxing next week. Your son?
Well, I heard that he was, but unfortunately, sometimes you want to help, but they don't feel they don't need your help at the time.
And about Elijah, he's on wrestling, no?
Yeah, he is wrestling. They're throwing you to the rope and putting the elbow in it.
What would your message be to the International Olympic Committee about amateur boxing and its future? Because it's been in doubt. Things are looking better now, but they're still not certain.
Well, it's just like when I was getting ready to go to the Olympics, they were having problems. But when they get the proper people in there to get the fighters together and start telling them how it have to be, it's rules and regulation and anything you're going to be good in. And so, in that 84 group, they got us together for a whole year and said, these are going to be the guys that probably going to make the Olympic team, and we fought each other and they made sure that we was healthy and we did the right thing.
Tom, how was your experience yesterday as the marshal, the final marshal in the F1? How was your experience yesterday?
Formula One. How do you?
That is kind of different for me, because we have to do it ourselves, So, but mainly at winning is the people who together, who think together, and you got people. You have to be smart to do that, because that period of time you have to concentrate the whole time, and Pierce said the people who win is the people who work the hardest.
Your opinion about for the fight Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis? Your opinion about the fight Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis?
Well, about the I don't really just stress my mind on things like that, because it's not a real fight, because it ain't gonna count either way, So the point of the matter is that, I'm hoping everybody be the very best they could be, and I try to be the very best that I could be, and realize that you got so many ways people can make a lot of money, and they do.
Yeah, thank you.
The new
So, women's boxing, your opinion?
Well, my whole thing is that, it was always, coming up. It was, they weren't gonna let ladies do that. But my sister them would do that all the time. All my sisters, they could beat the boys like this, and so of course I was the youngest. I got tore up all the time by them. The first I got beat up by my sisters too many times. I just knew that women could fight because my sisters didn't fight. I knew they couldn't be the only one to fight.
what Clarissa Shields about this? About Clarissa Shields, what do you think about Clarissa Shields?
I actually think she the best fighter right now at this time for somebody. I'm saying, until boxing get better, she probably gonna be. When it all turned out, she probably gonna be there longer than anybody because she been there a long time.
When you fought George Foreman, I think it was in the middle round, you hit him with everything, including kitchen sink. But after you did it, he was still there and fighting back. I mean, is that connected to what you say about trying your best and never giving up?
Yeah, determination. You cannot. The person who gonna matter a lot. The person who don't give up on themselves. I'm like I hit it with them shots, and he took them, and then I have to move to something else, do something else. That's the whole art of the game of boxing. It's more than one way to beat somebody, or two or three ways. You have to think a lot to be a great boxer.
Mr. Holyfield, what do you think about this initiative of take out the boxing of the USA, taking it to Saudi Arabia, to Japan, to many other different countries that they're like not that sport of boxing that now they're in that sport?
Well, I think you have to get experience fighting different fighters. It's just as he talked about, Mexico. Mexico always had tough fighters. If you ain't know who you would fight, you're gonna get tore up. They're gonna run you out of gas. And then I guess one of the most important thing is that these kids, they come with their mothers, and the mother's hard telling them what to do. And I think that was the whole big thing. I had a tough mom in play.
How's your relation with Myke Tyson? How's your relation with Myke Tyson nowadays?
It's good. Myke and I, we don't have no problems. I respect him. He respects me. And things tend to go that way when you ain't bragging about what you done. What I done, and it's over. It's over.
What think about Mr. Turki Al Sheikh? What think about Mr. Turki Al Sheikh? What think about?
I think he's a good guy. As far as I know, I can only judge the person by what I know, and what I don't know, I just don't say nothing because I don't know.
Would you like to say something for the Mexican boxing fans?
Well, they
Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Karla Pulido y te invito a que te suscribas al canal de YouTube Boxeo de Nocaut Informa, donde encontrarás las noticias más relevantes del pugilismo a nivel nacional e internacional. No te lo pierdas. Te dejo un beso.
Aléjate de las fake news y mantente informado con Boxeo de Nocaut Informa. Dale like, comenta el video y suscríbete a nuestro canal.